Lydia was married, and while Tim had a girlfriend, and Lydia was married. Jesus. Okay. Is that true? What the f is wrong with you?
But I
don't moron. I'm not gonna jump in and dogpile just because Melina's in a fight with somebody. That's stupid. But if people take random shots at my wife, then of course I'm gonna jump in and defend her.
I don't understand how, after all this time, I end up at probably like the worst moment possible. These people are posting an address they think is mine. I don't live there. A picture of a house that is not the same address. Yeesh. Trending. I'm being hit up by so many people. I'm getting strangers calling my phone, insulting me and threatening me, things like that. And at this worst possible moment, this guy who, I get it, man. We were good friends and things went bad and we both have our view of things. Would start talking about my girlfriend, my brother, bring in other family members, say lies about my relationships. Or maybe he's just wrong and for some reason decided it was appropriate to say things about my family that aren't true without knowing whether they're true or not. They're not true. And I don't even want to talk about what those things are. But he, of course, did. And it's like, this is not the core. You know, it's funny because I tweeted, when you get successful, you figure out who, you know, your true friends are and who's evil. And that had nothing to do with Adam. It has something to do with something else that's completely public and obvious. So many people probably...
Wait, who the f is Adam?
Well, it has to do with a lot of things. Nothing specific, to be completely honest. Because I don't want anyone to get the wrong impression about what they think it might be about. It's just a general statement about how people that I knew since I was a kid, you know, from back in Chicago, all of a sudden are just saying, like, there's a dude I've known for so long. He lived with this guy, skated with this guy. Crazy how he just one day, out of nowhere, without giving me a phone call, starts making up lies about me. And I was like, I don't understand. Why would you do that? Like, I never said any.
Tim Pool fucked his ex-producer Lydia and fired his friend Adam, who used to co-host Timcast IRL. Was he like kind of the weird conspiracy guy that was there?
Anything bad about you. The last thing I ever said to you was like, later, homie. See you on the flip side. The last time we skated together.
Oh, they skated
It's funny,
together.
there's that saying about how, like,
oh, no.
one day you'll pick up your child for the last time and you won't realize it. That's a sad.
Tim fucked Lydia while Lydia was married, and while Tim had a girlfriend and Lydia was married. Jesus. Okay. Is that true?
That's saying, man.
Bait. I'm sorry. My bad.
And I just don't understand. You know, there was one day where me and my buddy skated for the last time and we didn't know it. And that's so brutal. This is not Adam, by the way.
Who? Hello?
What's up, loser? What are you doing?
I don't know. Catching up on some Timcast lay dramas. What's up?
What? Yeah, I saw that. What podcasts are in LA that you're going to?
First one is Brian Callen.
No. Who? Omega Law? WH Omega Law, I mean?
Apparently he's Joe Rogan's best friend. That's the only thing people tell me about him.
Oh my god. You are going on a podcast with like someone's Dan. But it's like a big Dan. That's like the biggest Dan that there is, okay? Okay, good. What else?
Are you okay?
It's true, but that's fine. So what else?
Then I'm going to do a couple of the No Jumper shows.
A couple of them?
Yeah, Adam has support. Apparently they all want me to go on their shows, and I said you can sign me up for as many as you can, and I think I'm signed up for 2 right now, so maybe there'll be a few more, but...
All right. Interesting. Good. Wow. When can we start getting these people to come to us? You know what I mean?
I don't know if I'd have anything to say to him.
Oh, wait, hold up. Someone's saying he got canceled for rape, Dan.
Base.
Check the LA Times. So that's who you're going to hang out with?
Yeah, he's going to be my new best friend.
We actually... the coalition of Dans disavows him.
Yeah, dude.
What's his name?
Brian Callen.
Googling it right now. Oh, boy. Actor Catherine Tigerman alleged that Helen had pinned her down and raped her in 1999.
Jesus.
The story had also included allegations of sexual misconduct from 3 other women.
Damn. That sounds pretty not good, Dan. If I'm going to be quite honest with you.
Well,
Not a cool kitty cat, as they would say in the biz.
no, definitely not. This guy gave up his roots, if that's true.
Do I need... He was in Joker, was he? Do I need RoboPorts on here? I don't know if I do. I don't think I do.
Oh, wait, I do recognize this guy.
I'm saying is that, like, I think that on college
1 week ago. Hold on.
campuses, there should be like a diversity of thought, right? I should be able to find on a college campus like the local fascist squad, like talking about fascism. And if I don't like what they have to say, I should be able to ask like my political science teacher, like, hey,
That's
these
what
people
those
brought this up.
progressives are doing.
Wouldn't you agree that a certain amount of dogmatism is not only not bad, but it's a sign of progress? What do I mean by this? Would you like to live in a country where you have to argue against rape? No, I would like to live in a country where the fact that you don't rape is simply, in a good sense, dogmatic. It's a fact. So if anyone argues, in that stupid way, what if women really enjoy it or whatever, you don't even fight him, you just laugh at him. He's a...
So there are certain facts that
Okay,
It's so stupid. Unbelievably stupid.
What?
What that guy just said, what Zizek just said. Not good.
Wait, what, are you trolling me or?
He's saying, wouldn't you rather just live in a country where you don't even talk about that at all? But if you go to certain points in time, in certain places, people might assume that something you're doing is the best thing. Like, for instance, if we're back hundreds of years ago and slavery is like poggers, they're like, wouldn't you rather be in a country where these animals are not around us instead?
Hold on,
it's
wait,
like,
wait.
Bro, no.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Okay, let me explain Zizek's point real quick. And then,
But it's wrong, though.
It's not wrong, it's right.
It is wrong. No, it's wrong.
A certain amount of dogmatism is probably okay. You don't want to have it like, today on the ballot, we're going to vote on whether or not like we can rape women, and we're going to do that every single year, right? You probably want some things to not be up for debate anymore. I think that's fair. But I don't know. I guess I'd be curious what Zizek would say. I don't know if that's going to apply to discussing different political ideologies on a college campus. I think that's a stretch.
How many times did things like slavery come up? And there was probably a lot of people that thought they were genuinely doing what was best for them and their family at the time. Not necessarily even because they hated black people or anything else, but just because they were so indoctrinated into this is better, this is everything, XYZ. Do you think there's nothing like that? Or are we just the completely ultra moral, pure society right now?
Wait, hold on. It's not saying that we should never have conversations about things. It's just he's just saying that like at some point it probably feels good in a society to have some moral issue solved. That you don't want to be having like, today we're televising a debate on whether or not we should bring back murder and make it legal. Or today we're going to have a debate on whether or not we should be able to fuck dogs in the street. That like, you probably don't want to be debating every single idea all the time.
Okay, this is a bad example, okay? But things change with society.
Yeah, of course they do.
Morals are also
But that
fluid
things
based on the
changing
time.
is what he's...
Is it impossible that in 50 years dog fucking could be like the best thing you can do, because people realize that like never is a dog happier than when you're fucking it. If you don't do it, it's actual animal abuse. Is that possible? Not likely, but is it possible?
I mean, it could be, but I'm just saying...
Okay, so you're saying that like this shit is not a science, it's fluid.
No. What I'm just saying...
I understand what he's saying. It's wrong.
No. He's not saying it's wrong. He's just saying that at some point, it's nice not to have every single moral question up for debate at every single point in time. That every single year we shouldn't be arguing over whether or not rape or bestiality or child porn or any of these are okay. That a certain level of dogmatism, oh no, we accept that this is bad and we're just kind of like done talking about it. That's fine. That's what he's saying. Which I think obviously that's an okay argument, right? But I don't know if I would extend that to political ideologies, especially not selectively. Because while some people would say, oh, well, fascism clearly, that's clearly a thing that would apply to. Okay, well, historically, so would communism be that as well. Like, obviously. But, like, you know, the same
That's not even necessarily true. I think if you did have a very altruistic fascist dictator, couldn't they effectively be much better for the general populace than a democracy could?
Sure, and communists would argue
Yeah.
the same shit, right? Sure. Which is why I'm saying
Yeah,
that, like,
so it's
whole
not even
political
true.
ideologies probably shouldn't be, like, off the table for discussion. That seems like pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, easy. There we did. We just beat Zizek, just like that.
No, I don't disagree with him.
No, you do.
Okay.
I mean, wasn't he literally just there saying that it should be?
The example that he
should
gave
be
was
discussed.
rape. We've probably made enough progress on rape that we don't have to debate it every year now. It's just wrong. That's probably okay.
Are we debating it every year?
No. Most people
So
still think
what
rape
is
is
this-
wrong.
So what is he talking about then?
Well, the Zizek clip was given in response to me saying that, like, maybe, you know, it's okay to be debating things like fascism on college campuses. And somebody's like, well, no, Zizek says that we shouldn't debate things like rape. And they're comparing that to fascism.
Oh, so that person was wrong.
Yes, that's what I would say. I don't think Zizek would be that broad. I don't think so, but...
Maybe he would, though.
Well, if he would, then I would disagree with that.
Yeah, that's right. Let's just go and pre-disagree. In case he's
You
wrong.
okay? Why are you doing...
In case he has wrong think.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, I thought we had a crazy person joining.
And can I ask you if you're familiar with the Nazi Party of America versus the Village of Skokie?
Based
what is it?
ACLU.
No. I mean, maybe. Not off the top of my head, though.
You probably are. Like, the ACLU helped defend the Nazi Party of America back in, I think, 1977, and it was like a landmark decision dealing with like free speech and freedom of assembly.
Well, that sounds like something I'd remember. But I don't.
Probably, but you don't. Even like people from the ACLU even resigned for the ACLU defending the Nazi Party's like right to assemble. But do you see that as like a sign of progress? If like where do you fall on that?
Yeah,
I don't
Dan.
know
As a
anything
Jew, how
in
do
the
you feel
case.
about that?
The fact that they're probably Nazis doesn't matter, right? It's like you have to take it down to the core. It's like, is someone doing something that's allowed and you're trying to ban it? Yes or no? And then you go from there. Like, I don't know. There's like this thing you can do with people. Like, you can ask chat right now, like, are dogs or cats better? And like half are going to say dogs and half are cats. And then like right away, like half these people are not aligned with you just from that thing right there. So just the fact that like it's a Nazi, do you still want to protect them to do the same thing that I want to do? Right? So I don't know if that even matters.
Wow,
Right?
based Dan take. Oh my god.
Just shut the up. All right.
Well, it was right.
God,
I
you're such a-
agreed. I agreed with you. What the is wrong
Yeah,
with you?
but
you
I don't
moron?
need. No, you agree with me in a very cunty way today. Okay, I'm
I
smelling.
was based. It was true. We should defend
It
the
is
principles
true.
of freedom of speech, the principles that our liberal democracy is built upon, even if it extends to Nazis. I agree with you, fucking moron. Now I disagree. I don't think Dan should have freedom
No,
of
you
speech.
were saying
What a
based
fucking
because, like,
moron.
to you, it was like very fucking obvious. That's probably why you're
It's
doing it.
clearly not
It's
obvious.
like, oh, we shouldn't kill animals. Wow, base take. Wow,
The only
true.
reason this Aaron person is in here is because we had a whole fucking debate on a college campus over whether or not that very idea should be defended. So obviously it's not that obvious, Dan.
Well, she's a fucking stupid liberal. Obviously, she's gonna think.
She's not a
that.
liberal, she's a
Or
communist.
sorry,
Oh,
not a,
liberal?
yeah, a fucking
Raptor balls,
communist.
thank you for the $50.
Yeah,
Wait,
whatever.
wait, I'm a communist?
Yes.
Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah. If you think
Probably.
shit like that, yeah. Well, there you go.
Wait, what do you think that I think?
Well, obviously, apparently the opposite of that, which means you got brain rot.
No, I
Something's
agree
wrong.
with the ACLU in this case. It's not freedom of speech if it doesn't. Oh, wait, it's supposed to protect unpopular speech. That's literally the whole point. Of course, they should be able to assemble.
Oh, so you think you should be able to call black people the N-word on the street?
Yes, that's exactly what I just said. Destiny.
Wow,
Thanks for stealing my
clip
argument.
it.
I don't see. I don't
Clip
think that.
it,
We
clip
actually
it.
have hate speech laws. Not good.
Wait, you think we should have hate
Holy
speech
shit.
laws, Dan?
No, well, we do, and I think that's.
Wait,
that's
we
good,
don't.
but
No,
apparently
hold on.
Straight rage,
There are
straight
not
rage
hate
doesn't
speech
think
laws
so.
in the United States. That is not true.
There is hate speech laws.
There are not hate speech laws.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Nope. There are hate crimes. So, like, if you kill somebody and one of the motivating factors is like race or religion or whatever, that's the thing. But we don't have hate speech laws in the
Hold
United
on.
States.
Let's see. Oh, so it's if you're being hateful when you commit a crime. Like if you just.
What?
If I
Oh my
call
god!
you,
It's like you just restated exactly what I fucking said. Thank you, Dan.
I'm calling into the this
To the Max
Brian
show?
Cowan, the king of the Dans. Yeah, well, the Max show too. Max, hit me up. Let's go.
Oh, did you see that he's supporting OnlyFans creators?
Yeah, I saw that.
Jeez.
I guess that Arianina sent that to you. It's like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, we're
here?
friends. We're cool. We've been cool. I'm cool with everybody in my past, okay?
Is there anyone you're not cool with?
Oh, yeah, there's a couple of them.
So,
but it's not because I raped them, okay?
the people that you're not cool with, how are they reacting when they get these messages? Are they still messaging you? Or no?
One or two of them have, surprisingly. But the others, my guess is they're probably just not responding to Max, but who knows?
I appreciate his commitment to the bit. He's even supporting women now.
Based.
I want to ask something because I don't understand it.
Uh-oh.
And I think that you should drop it. You frequently bring up denims as a, like, you know, I don't want to, like a massive hater on the term of, like, Keffels and Vosh and Hassan and a few other these people. You're like, oh, and Bad Bunny. Like, these people fucking hate me. I gotta be honest. I've seen like 0 clips of her ever shit talking you, and I think you should fucking let it go. Like,
wait,
I don't
hold on.
think...
Denims literally reaches out to, like, I think even a month or two ago, she reaches out to people behind the scenes that are like fighting with me to like offer support and shit. And she tried to flip Melina against me like a year ago. She like messaged her privately and like wanted to try to be friends again and shit. Denims is super, super, super snaky. She's fucking insane. Denims is like one of the few, like, she's like a female Bob 7, unironically. Now, that being said, I don't have like current problems with her, but it is really fucking weird that she's like always kind of like crawling around in the background, like looking for shit to latch onto. But she doesn't publicly talk about me as much anymore, or I don't think she has.
So why do you keep bringing her up?
I don't just randomly bring up. Usually, it's in the context of something else.
What's the context been this last few times, Dan? Do you remember?
No, you just keep saying that he's, you know, I mean, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, I guess, the more you talk about it. I mean, I don't know, maybe you would argue that it's happening anyway, so it doesn't matter. That could
I feel like there are random things that people, like Bad Bunny tweeting out randomly that one day. Where was I? I was in some hotel and she tweeted out about, she was like randomly reminded of that one time a short streamer like tried to make fun of me for being tall. It was like the weirdest thing I'd ever seen in my life. And then I giga chatted her. Sorry.
Didn't you say yesterday that you're trying to like rebuild bridges, and you're here like vague posting about Amaranth a few days earlier, and
Hold
then
on.
you bring up denims? Like, come on.
Jesus, you're such a communist. So one, I never said anything about rebuilding bridges. I just said I would do amnesty for all the people that had shit talked me or I'd shit talked, because I didn't know how many beefs were still active or not. Number one. Number two, the Amaranth shit is super fucked, and it's amazing to me how fucking stupid everybody went over that, and it still is. And that's just going to be forgotten completely, and that's just very interesting to me. Especially right off the backs of the fucking Johnny Depp Amber Heard shit. People see another woman releases one side of a phone call, clearly baiting a guy to say crazy shit. It's the biggest story to break in all of streamer history, and then it's forgotten in 36 hours. And then she's back to streaming like normal. That's wild to me. But I mean, yeah, you know, it's the only thing I have to say about it. But
Dan, plug your product quick. Quick before the clip.
What?
Plug your product.
Shut up. There's no clip. We're done. I don't know why people keep posting the most
It's
boring
already on
shit to
LSF, whatever you
LSF.
said earlier.
Cool.
Okay, but you want to provide amnesty to all of these streamers so a bridge can be rebuilt eventually. Maybe, right?
No. I
No?
don't like having
You
like
just-
random feuds with like people, and it's hard to keep track of like who hates me at any particular point in time or whatever.
I don't think that's hard for you to remember. I think you're very, very good.
No, it's
at
actually
remembering all
super
of this
difficult.
shit.
I don't know half the time like why people even hate me. Like Ludwig has taken like so many random shots at me, and we've never fought in my life. But it's just because he's like with Cutie or because he's sucking up to Hassan or like random shit. So it's really hard
What
to
was
keep
the
track
last
of like.
shot that he took at you?
Let's see. He blamed me for doxing Hassan's house, which was insane. He made weird comments about me like passing Melina around at some conference. It was kind of strange.
Oh boy, more Ludwig commentary.
And while main stage is going on with all these Smash events, a couple of streamers are there by the name of Destiny and Melina. They are at a Smash event doing IRL speed dating. They're not affiliated with the event in any way. I think they just booked a part of the venue to do speed dating. And the only reason I know this is because they have like 2 goons roaming around trying to sign Smashers up to do speed dating. And then went up to my friend Bunt and they're like, you want to do speed dating? He's like, no, I have a girlfriend. And they're like, this is with Destiny, the streamer. You could fuck his girlfriend. And he's like, yeah,
Christ.
no one cares. It's so weird. It's so weird, but all right, hey, you know, content's content, you know what I mean? Anything for the sweet, sweet touch of content.
I mean, you would know. That's your entire career, right? It's not, by the way, this is not like me setting this up. It was the cute butt girl too. I think Melina should be down there. I might go later, but I don't know. And I think Ludwig claimed that my tweet was the one that made it go big and not like the other like mainstream media articles that have been posted about his house.
It's like the first guy to dunk on Hassan by posting him with the admittedly cringy, make the rich pay shirt and then the house. Which you know, he's not the man who posted the story, but that's the thing that originally doxed him. It's just weird to say I don't care when you're the first person to post the tweet, even if it's a dunk. I mean, you got to care somewhat. He's acting like the news just landed on his desk.
Yeah, it was really dumb. Ludwig has said like 2 or 3 like really like super Destiny derangement syndrome things about me. Yeah, he like accused me of doxing something. There were a couple other things, and I was like, why? What the? I've never had like I've never had any problems with Ludwig ever. It's just weird. But I mean like I'm not even really mad at him. Like I understand like you're gonna defend your friends or you're at Cloud or whatever the fuck. But my guess, and I could be wrong. Again, I admit because I don't know everything that goes on. But my guess is that he made fun of you for getting scammed. You got switched to it. Yeah. My guess is that Cutie hates me and Melina like so much because her and Casey Tron and Minx are all friends, and obviously me, Melina, are hardcore hate like Casey Tron and Minx, who like was like calling me like a retarded midget, horrible father publicly. I don't remember. Casey Tron says some crazy shit. She's in that thread right now, by the way, in the trenches fighting. You went to one of her parties? No shot did Cutie say that. There's no way she said that. That would be such a stupid thing to say. Impossible. I can't believe that even she would say that. This is the clip? No way. No shot.
No, Cutie hates him because he came over one time during San Diego, TwitchCon 2 years ago. I was a 200 viewer Andy. I was there. He doesn't remember me though because I had 200 viewers.
Okay.
I was funny though. I dropped low W's left and right. That was the old Ludwig too. No one remembers. I was there too, guys. I had fun. Oh no, I'm gonna be an abandoner now.
Okay. I know even more, okay? So something that I say a lot is that people say one thing, who cares? What people lie about is more indicative of what they actually feel than like anything they can actually tell you. Because when you start lying about things, well, now there's absolutely a reason why. I think Cutie hates me because of all the stuff related to K-Strong 100%. So the party that I went to was literally, I went to a party. First of all, it wasn't even a fucking party. It was me and like 4 other people on the roof smoking in a private setting. That's what it was, okay? And then after I got fucking high off my ass, okay, blasted off halfway to the fucking moon, somebody shows up and it's like party breaking from another place. They're coming this way. And it's like, oh, fuck. There's like Twitter footage of me, I think from Zerka, where I'm like on a couch and I am blazed into another fucking reality. I am completely gone, right?
That's not against terms of service, right? Are you actually streaming? No, I'm not streaming. It's a Snapchat. Oh, what terms of service? He said I would die for you. That's okay, right? Oh, I'm in a video game. In a video game.
During this party, I find out later, it's fucking Wes breaks a window, and I'm so scared because Cutie comes up and she starts screaming. She's like, everybody there, I don't fucking personally know you. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so high. I don't really know Cutie that well. Cutie said that, not Casey. I don't know if I said Casey. Cutie said that. And I'm like so nervous. I don't want to lie because I don't remember, but I thought that I saw Cutie and I was like, do I have to leave? And I thought she said, no, you're fine. You can stay. I almost remember saying it, but that was the only interaction that we ever had at that party. Like I didn't do anything bad. I didn't fuck anybody up. I didn't like nothing horrible happened. Like I came back to their house later that night for a different reason to hang out with somebody else. Like I don't think anything, we never interacted at all. She told that story, Destiny, pretty exactly. Yeah. And I think the weird thing is that Cutie has actually said that exact same story. And I think she laughs about it because she's like, oh yeah, I saw Destiny. He was cool. She's never said that she had a problem with me at that party. That's such a weird thing to say.
I'm like livid. I'm like, okay, I'm ending this party. I'm not interested in hanging out with people I don't know. So I go upstairs on the roof because we had like a weird like hangout spot on the roof. And I go upstairs on the roof. I stand on a table and I was like, if I don't know your fucking name, get out of my house. And then I look at Destiny is high as fuck. Destiny is high as fuck on the couch and is staring at me like I caught him smoking weed for the first time, and he's 14 and I'm his mother. He's just like,
yeah, I watched her stream. She was mad at some people stomping on the roof or some shit. It wasn't related to you. It was on the Housewives podcast. Yeah. It was so, I don't know why she would tell anybody that she hated me since that party when I didn't do anything or hardly interact with anybody. That's such a, well, it's not weird. I think she's like retroactively hating me because she wants to simp for her friend, Casey Tron. Yeah. I don't know. But he talked about, he talked about, I don't remember. It's just like a few like random throwaway comments. It's never anything huge. It's just a few like random throwaway comments.
Is it true that you called his girlfriend a cunt?
Yeah.
So maybe that didn't come out of anywhere. Well, like which came first? Did you call his girlfriend a cunt after or before that?
I feel like nobody has like a sane approach to like internet shit talking. I don't understand. I wish you guys weren't so fucking retarded.
Wait,
okay?
wait, no.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish. Okay. I called Cutie a cunt in response to her attacking me. Okay. If Melina attacks somebody online and then somebody attacks her, that's Melina's fight. I'm not going to jump in and simp for her like some brain dead fucking retard because my wife is fighting with somebody. That's why I wasn't shitting all over Darius when Darius and Melina were fighting because Melina struck first in chat. So that's Melina's fucking fight to have. I'm not going to sit there and jump in and go, oh, Darius is fucking evil. Like, no, fuck it. Melina fucking started fighting there. Melina can start and finish it. That's her shit. I'm not going to jump in and dogpile just because Melina's in a fight with somebody. That's stupid. But if people take random shots at my wife, then of course I'm going to jump in and defend her. That's the difference. Cutie and me have been fighting for a while because of stupid, weird shit involving Casey Tron and other stuff in the past. It had nothing to do with Ludwig. I'd never had anything bad to say about Ludwig. I still have nothing bad to say about Ludwig. I think Ludwig's a cool dude. I like his stream. I like his content. I think he's pretty funny. I think he's pretty smart. It's just the random weird shots that he takes at me because of his friendships with people like Hassan or Cutie. But I'm not just attacking them randomly or out of nowhere. I feel like this is like so reasonable. Like Cutie has taken random shots at me in the past. I take shots back at her and you're like, oh, well, if you shot back at her, doesn't it make sense at her husband, Jimin? I guess if you want to be like a kid about it, but like, I don't know. It all makes sense to me. But
I don't know. Ludwig sounds really unreasonable. You sure you want to give this guy amnesty?
So, who said he sounds unreasonable? I don't even have to give him amnesty. I don't have any problems with Ludwig.
I think she was being sarcastic.
Yeah, I know, but she's being sarcastic now to hide behind the fact that she wasn't being sarcastic earlier when she was making dumb points. Yeah, that's right.
No, I didn't remember that you'd actually called Cutie a cunt or whatever. Like somebody put it in chat.
I don't even remember if I did or not. I don't even know. I probably shouldn't even agree with that because I might not have, but it wouldn't surprise me if I did because she's done some really fucking cuntish things. But also, Cutie's also said recently she doesn't have problems with me. So it's like, okay, well, maybe me and Cutie are fine then. I don't know. It's hard to track because all of these fucking people have all these little connections in the background where if you hit one, all of a sudden like 20 people like rise from the swamps to like fight with you. And it's like, I don't know who's fucking connected to who back there. I didn't know when I started fighting with Bob 7, the fucking Casey Tron, Cutie, Maya, Minx, all these fucking random people would all of a sudden hate. I had no idea about that. I didn't know they were all tightly connected that way. But you know, if they are, then they are. Then, but Jesus. But anyway, why are you trying to rile me up? I'm just trying to build trains.
Just thought it might be an interesting line of questioning.
Cool.
It's a lot of drama. I honestly don't even remember. Like what Ludwig did and stuff like that. Like the Bob 7 shit involved like 20 different people, and it happened like last year, around this time actually. So
Bob 7 stuff was last year this time? No shot, it was that recent.
I think, wasn't it around the time that you were canvassing last time? I could be wrong.
Bob 7. Oh my god. No, it must have been 2 years ago.
Okay, whatever. I have no conception of time then.
Okay, that's all good. All of Destiny's drama is convoluted. True, August.